It's what I call yeah good. Okay, this is a digital timer and speed control. I did it myself. Can you see it? This is the project I'm doing for my incubator. So it works automatically. It's normally 12 volts in. Can you see it? From the meter you see 12 volts or 13.0 volts, which we can normally use 12 voltage, but I use 13 volts. Can you see it? But from the outputs, you see it is not up to that. It is 2.7. I just time it. I time it to 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds to test that, to see if my project is perfectly alright. So this is what I did. If I measure from the meter, you see that I downgrade the voltage to 2.7 volts. 2.7. Can you see it? Just 2.7 volts, and it can change. You see, it's 2.7 volts positive now because there is no negative sign on the meter. You see, when it turned, when the 5 seconds is done, you see it turn out to be 2.7 negative, now 2.7 positive. You see it? 2, 1, 0. It will turn out to negative. That means it can turn the motor to clockwise and anti-clockwise. For example, now if I place this, that's the reason why I didn't indicate the positive and negative, because it can work both sides. You see, immediately I turn, you see it? The motor is moving, and when the timing time is done, you see, when the timing time is done, you see, it automatically turns to the clockwise. You understand? So this is what I did, and it perfectly works. And this the wires I use for my limit switch. These are 2 wires for limit switch. These 2 black wires are for the limit switch. Like now, for example, it's moving. I remove the other wire. You see, it will just turn to the other side. Because I removed this, it will just stop. I turn it to continue moving. This for my limit switch, and the other wire. These are my 2 wires for limit switch. So it's going well. Thank you.